There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to court and pay expensive upfront legal fees. Listen, if you've been in a car accident in the past year, even as a passenger, you could be owed a significant cash payment. While most victims are struggling with insurance companies and lawyers, others are receiving six and seven figure payouts without ever stepping foot in a court. Here's how to never have to worry about money when you need it. It's called the 2025 Compensation Program, and we recently launched it across a couple more states to help victims get the maximum amount of money without the usual hassle of dealing with insurance collectors, going to court, or paying expensive upfront legal fees. And right now, we're looking for 10 more car accident victims who want to try this program for free and get paid maximum accident compensation. No more money problems, no more stress. Take Josh's story. When Josh first came to us, he didn't think his case was worth anything. He was dealing with stress, medical bills, and didn't want to put it in the process. Insurance offered him $4,000, but after using the 2025 compensation program, he walked away with over $100,000 without ever stepping foot in court. And this was over 5 months after his accident. Here's how it works. Within a few clicks, you can find out what your accident could actually cost just by clicking the link around this video. You answer 4 simple multiple-choice questions, and it only takes 30 seconds, 100% free. If you qualify, an accident specialist will reach out to you. All you have to do is tell them about your case, and then sit back and wait until the check comes in. You could receive this life-changing check as fast as 30 days. The best part about it all? You don't pay a cent unless you win. Unfortunately, we cannot change what has happened in the past, but we can help you get a major cash settlement for medical bills, missed work, and property damage to help you get your life back on track. What would an extra $10,000 or even $100,000 do for you right now? Imagine paying off bills, covering rent with ease, or finally having some breathing room, all from money that would be rightfully yours. If the accident wasn't your fault, why should you be the one struggling? Insurance companies hope you never check what you're truly owed. But here's the truth. Most people walk away with way less than they deserve, or worse, nothing at all. Still wondering if this applies to you? If your accident happened within the last year and wasn't your fault, you could qualify for a major payout. But time is running out. These cases don't stay open forever. If you wait too long, you could lose your chance to claim what's yours. Click the link around this video, answer just 4 simple questions, and find out what your case is really worth. It's fast, free, and you won't pay a cent unless you win. But do it now, because if you wait too long, you might be walking away from life-changing money.
Not even with the blue pill. Will the salt trick work for me? All right, pay attention. If you're over 35 and not as firm as you should be, or if you're popping the champagne a little too early, I highly recommend the salt trick. In just 20 seconds, you can prepare this drink, and your anaconda will stand tall for hours, almost immediately. This homemade salt tonic has been used for years by Brahmin traders in India to help them stay firm and mate with up to 20 females at once. But a few years ago, this trick fell into the hands of the adult film industry. And since then, this little secret has been used by adult actors instead of the little blue pill. That's because it works in just minutes, flushing out the toxins in the body that make your buddy shrink and fail like shattered molds. It may sound crazy. This drink is 6 times more powerful than any pill in the pharmacy, and because it's natural, it has no side effects. If you haven't heard about it yet, the company behind the little blue pill, starting with P, that censors anyone who talks about this cheap homemade solution. That way, they continue raking in billions every year from the suffering of millions of men just like you. But I'm putting an end to that right now. I'm releasing a short video that shows how to prepare and use the salt trick. Back then, this video was sold for $47, where they should have taken it down immediately, so you can start the year off right. I'm leaving this video free for the next 3 hours. In the video, it shows step by step how to prepare this 20-second trick today and leave your wife with limp legs tonight. Just click the button that's appearing somewhere in this video to talk. If the page opens, it means the video is still available, and this might be your only chance to talk the little blue pill in the chat and learn how to make this homemade safe recipe that's 6 times more powerful than the article. But I should warn you, this video contains some pretty toxic, and it also shows an African green tonic used by tribes in North Africa to grow their tools to the point of outgrowing all their underwear. Do not use if you're already too big or satisfied with the size. And also how to eliminate the plastic toxins that are sabotaging the hardness and shrinking of the little guys. Watch with headphones on. As I mentioned, Video is uncensored and shows exactly how this trick works to make your buddy rock hard. So click the link below and watch while it's still available.
Good morning, Bruce.
How are you this morning, Marilyn?
I'm okay. I'm a little under the weather, so I decided not to drive up today.
Okay. Well, it's good to see you. And glad to have you on. I'm gonna run grab some coffee real quick.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same.
Well, we got a couple of first timers.
Good.
Somebody I gotta go say hi to.
We got a quarter hour to cover everything you need to know. The detention is so ridiculous. Don't worry, we've got you covered.
That's there are over 4,000 cities signing up. And before long, I was already making deliveries. Now, I get to my own schedule and keep 100% of my tips. Download the DoorDash driver app and get started today.
Good morning, Marilyn. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rich. Good to see you.
Thank you.
How's your wife doing?
She's doing pretty good, but that's why I'm online today because I have to get off at 8:15 to take her to a doctor's appointment.
Oh, sure. Oh, that's good news.
Well, it is. And then on Monday she has surgery.
Oh, really? Oh,
Well, one of the reasons why it was so difficult for her to get over the problem with pneumonia was she has a hyperparathyroid issue. You know what the thyroids do? Well, the parathyroids are in the business of slowing everything down after a flight or flight response.
oh,
So the problem is hers aren't shutting down. So
huh.
she has very little energy. Uh, she sleeps a ton. And meanwhile, it dumps a whole bunch of calcium into her system so that most of the meds that they were trying on her to get rid of the pneumonia were getting wiped out. And it turns out the cause is a small growth on two of her four parathyroid glands. So on Monday, they're going to go in and take care of the growth. So hopefully she'll be back to close to normal, Go, yeah.
That would be great. Yeah.
But I mean, right now as it is, when we go anywhere, I have to take a wheelchair so that she can go, but she can't walk. She gets exhausted quick.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, never heard of that.
It's called hyperparathyroidism. And what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do about it? Just try to solve it. Yeah.
Well,
My
the,
goodness.
the parathyroid is a little gland. There's four of them. They're about the size of a big grain of rice.
Oh,
And so uh, most doctors don't want to touch it. We're fortunate we have one here who deals with this thing once or twice a week. He has to go through and do the surgery. So,
well, that's good. You'll be in the Woodlands.
no, actually, it's at Willowbrook, Methodist Willowbrook.
Really? Oh,
Yeah. Well, I live in Springs, so it's not too surprising.
yeah.
Uh, she had breast cancer surgery up at Methodist Woodlands.
Hmm.
Uh, and in fact, she had six surgeries, and the last one was the last one they did before they shut down the hospital for COVID.
Oh,
You go, oh, okay. We were fortunate there that
yeah. You got through that.
yep.
Yeah, good.
So no, I'm just where's Matthew?
Now I don't know where Matthew is. Well, I'm kind of keeping going here, but there's certainly, we're getting a few more candidates now, but we're not, our traction with the employers is kind of slow.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm seeing that at BJM.
Yeah, it's, uh, we really do have some, I have sent some job descriptions over to BJM and I haven't
Hmm.
gotten anybody in a long time. I don't know if they just don't match anybody or if people are just, they don't want to reach out to somebody they don't know or something. I don't know. Um,
No, I understand that. The thing is BJM as a whole, we used to have 400 on, Wednesdays.
oh,
Now we're averaging 75.
oh, well, that's much less than, yeah,
Yeah, but the numbers are going back up. One of the team meetings that I run at BJM on Wednesdays has gone from about 20 people to 40 people in the last 3 months.
yeah.
And we're getting, 8 to 10 new people every week.
Yeah, I think you will. I mean, there are certainly layoffs that are all around.
Oh yeah. I mean, what are you
Oh,
going to say?
anyway, what are you going to say about it? Same. My husband always refers to it as the diggers and the fillers, and I kind of refer to it as the haves and have-nots.
No,
Okay. What do we got? Let's see. We got 4 minutes before YouTube. Got it.
Okay.
uh-huh.
So is it we just got let's see, Marilyn and Rich now?
Yep.
Right.
And be advised, I'll be dropping off at about 8:15 because I have to take my wife to a doctor's appointment.
Understood.
And so it goes.
Yep.
Of course, the thing that has amazed me is the degree to which the hospitals and the doctors are automated and they exchange information.
Yes.
We found records back from when my younger son was born.
Really?
Yeah, uh, at St. Luke's downtown in 1991.
Wow. Okay.
They got all that stuff, and you go, whoa! I mean, that's crazy. Uh, and plus, there's really only two major labs now. There's LabCorp and Quest, and
Right.
so and LabCorp has a thing where you can log on and see all your records.
Yeah.
Uh,
Quest does too.
I'm sure they do. We haven't had occasion to do them this time, but the thing is, it's just we went yesterday to the hospital for pre-surgical testing, and it turned out they didn't need her to come in because all the testing necessary had been done by various doctors uh, in the last, 2 weeks. I go, okay. So,
That's amazing.
yeah,
That's good. I mean, we've been wanting to get to that point for a long time.
Your credit card is an
uh,
Apple Card? Maybe it
yeah,
should be.
no, I understand, but it's crazy though. But Nancy has surgery on Monday, and that means I won't be at the Orange Team meetings on Monday, but that's just the way it goes. So, meanwhile, in Maryland, are you seeing scams and scammers?
I'm not because I mean no one is really contacting me for anything. And I really sit here and search for people. Um,
Mm,
and I'm kind of struggling with what I'm going to do to make some changes this fall because I'm going to drop a subscription. Um, so I have to make some decisions on that. So
right.
I mean, I should probably be talking to more people. I've been thinking about that recently. I don't really get very many referrals from candidates anymore, um, which we used to do,
Yeah.
but um, so no, I'm kind of my own little, if I have a job, I contact someone, I actually send them something. Or if it's like I have an I&E job and you're an I&E engineer, but this job's in Beaumont, Texas, are you interested in relocation of that? I can certainly send you the full details of the job description if you are,
Right.
kind of thing. So I get responses back on that sort of thing. Um,
Well, you're doing better than most because right now the sheer number of the things that are happening is just
Amen.
incredible. Yep, that's right. It's time for Bruce to do his thing. Uh,
Yeah, I would like to chat with you a little bit more about that, I guess, because I want to be very authentic and very impactful and
Let's
let people know
start
that
over.
yeah.
I have something that's real, and I always do.
I
So
want to show you why
But you see,
we have
that's the
been
thing.
having trouble.
We're telling everybody if you're getting an unexpected, in mail or text or whatever,
What the
be
heck?
very, very suspicious
really,
because a high percentage of them are fraud. I mean, we're talking better than 80% are fraud.
oh my gosh,
And you're competing with that directly because you're reaching out to people unexpectedly as well.
right, right. We are competing with that. That's true.
And, so I'm surprised you're getting the responses you are, but because well, at BJM I teach classes on this because it's so
Oh,
heck they come to me all the time.
come on. Where is it?
Although I
There
have
it
a
is.
favorite response I make when
You
Mary
want to
from somebody's
choose?
company says,
Ah,
I have a job that you could do, and it lays out all the details and how much it pays and everything else. And I respond with, no, your name isn't Mary. You're a criminal who's attempting to rob me. And unfortunately for you, I teach classes on this kind of subject, and you gave me a valid phone number so I can file a report. And let me suggest you reconsider your life choices. Uh,
Well, I'm not
they
saying
never
why
respond
do
to
that. I
that.
mean, I am using things through systems.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, there's going to be a change that you're going to see affecting you shortly.
what's that?
And that is that LinkedIn is going to require you to verify that you are, in fact, who you claim to be working for the company that you are. They're going
Well,
to be,
I should talk to you about that. I haven't verified that because they wanted my driver's license number. And I just was hesitant to give them my driver's license number.
well, the reason they do that is they then reach out to the state of Texas and say, okay, is this Marilyn Sander? And they can verify it. That's how they do the validation.
So I should do that?
All
It
right,
won't,
guys.
it wouldn't hurt you. It wouldn't hurt you.
Howdy,
So,
folks. Welcome to Reveille Networking Online. It is it is Friday morning. That means that we are going live from IHOP in beautiful Woodlands, Texas, and well, Mo's kind of moving my camera for me. So it is so Friday morning. So every Friday morning at this time, we launch the YouTube and start our meeting. I'm Bruce Keene. I'm with the technology team. I've to my right, I've got the lovely Mo Heinlein as the as running the Zoom meeting. To her right is Dave McGuffin, and we've got Mr. Frank Fuss on cameras today. So it looks like we've got two Zoomers on. We've got Rich Marsh and Marilyn Sander. So here we are, and looks like no Matthew Bardsley this morning, but maybe we can send him good vibes and stuff. But anyway, sorry to interrupt y'all's conversation, but please feel free to continue it.
like I was saying, the problem is there's a new study that came out yesterday that said that fake job offers on LinkedIn have gone up 1,000% in the last 3 months.
Oh, no.
That, in fact, more than 60% of people using LinkedIn have been approached by a scammer.
Oh,
And
my goodness.
unfortunately, some have fallen for them. The most extreme case I know was someone who clicked on what she thought was a Zoom link, and it wasn't. It infected her PC, and within a couple of weeks, she was out $65,000.
Oh,
So
my goodness.
you go, okay, because it not only wiped out her bank account, it also wiped out her 401k. But what they did was they infected her computer, and her computer had that information on it. And guess what? They exploited it.
They exploited it. It's pretty difficult to get any of that back.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You can, anyway, I won't go into it once, but I had a situation once where I didn't have anything lost, but I really had to do a lot of filing with a lot of agencies, and it
Well,
was a very stressful process.
I've learned one absolute thing, and that is my bank cards all have text notification to me for any transaction. The problem is that banks don't make that easy to do, but I spent about an hour one day going through all the process and got it all done because that way there's no surprises.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Whenever my cards go over 500, I get a notice. And I kind of keep watching them week to week to see that they're
Mm.
not out of control.
Well, see, the reason I have mine set the way they do is because they'll usually do something like a $3.50 charge just to make sure the card is
Oh,
valid.
that's true. Yeah.
And uh, it's funny because one day I was at the gym and I saw a charge come through from Tennessee. I was buying a computer at a Walmart there. So I called the number that my bank gives, And I was talking to the lady and said, "Oh, are you buying an Apple computer in Cupertino, California?" "No, I'm on the phone with you." You know?
Right.
But the annoying thing was in that case, I had it set to pay my water bill from that account,
Oh,
and they had to close the account briefly in order to issue new numbers, and my water bill bounced. And you go,
wow.
you know, those people, they don't realize what they're doing, but it's the only intelligent thing to do. You got to get control on that. You can't allow it to just do its own thing.
Wow.
That's
Well, I'll be thinking of some ideas of how I can better. I mean, I try to be as authentic as I can be, but
well, one of the things you have going for you is you have a good profile.
yeah, I do have a good profile, and I always call, leave a message, and then I leave a text message. Just say, see voicemail regarding such and such. Um, and I
Which
always let them know,
that's a good solution.
you
That's a
know,
good
and then I
solution.
always tell them they're welcome to call me or they're welcome to text me when I could call them. And if we're on a time
Mhm.
zone difference, I let them know we're on the same time zone or a different time zone. Um,
But you see, the point is the combination of the text and the call
yeah,
validates you,
yeah,
whereas the criminals don't really want to talk to you.
no, they don't want to talk to you. That's true.
I know I had one who was trying to browbeat my son into paying an $800 bill he didn't owe. And I got on the phone with her. I said, "Ma'am, can I ask you a question?" She said, "Sure." I said, "Do you have any kids?" She said, "Well, yeah." And I said, "Do you love them?" "Yeah." "What do you tell them you do for a living?" Click. Never called back.
Never call back. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good thought. Oh my word. So no, I haven't been getting any of that myself, and sometimes I get frustrated because I am coming. It is a slower pace, put it that way.
But
Um,
but that's the thing. Scammers want to move fast. They don't want you to
yeah.
think about it. They don't want you to research it. And that's how come you can be more successful being slow.
Well, I needed to know that today. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to give you the bad news, but
Well, we've got to know what's going on out there because we're talking to people that we've never seen or met before. And
mhm. But you see, that's the thing. LinkedIn is a networking tool. Uh,
yeah,
I have a business premium account there, and so I get a lot of stuff that most people don't.
Okay,
Uh,
guys, we're fixing to get started.
okay, you fixing to get started, or are you going to get started?
We fixing to get started.
let it get started.
Yeah.
Howdy. Howdy. Good morning, everybody. So glad to see each and every one of y'all. I can tell you most of y'all didn't show up until late because this place was not packed until just now. So thank y'all for showing up. Join us real quick with the pledge, please. I pledge
Pledge
allegiance
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic
Public
which it
or
stands, one
one day
nation, under
under
God,
God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Well, look, I am very grateful that Scott Powers is here having a conversation in the middle of the meeting. Oh, poor Scott. He didn't even hear me. Hey guys, I'm glad that you guys are here with us. We're gonna start our meeting with something that we have we kind of started here recently. I know we've got a lot of stuff going on. I actually asked my wife, how do I do this meeting today? Because there's so many things going on in our community, so many things going on within our country, so many things going on in our world. A lot of it is very disheartening. A lot of it is very concerning. I think we just need to keep our country. We need to keep each other. I think we just need to keep each other in our prayers. And so with that, we've got Mo who's going to come up here, and she's going to give us a prayer this morning.
Thank you, Father. We lift up our hands to you, and we enter the kingdom. We say, holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, as we position our hearts to you. Thank you for the position to serve in this community, those in the room, and the divine appointments you have for each of us. We know it is your hand and your hand alone that gives us the position and the space to serve. You are the healer and the comforter. We ask you for your healing touch, for your sons and daughters and the families of Charlie Kirk who mourn and grieve for the lost. But also we celebrate as sons and daughters that he is lifted up to the seat of his personal seat that you have given him in the kingdom of God. The families of the Colorado shootings, we mourn and we grieve with them, and we send our condolences. We specifically lift up Kitty and Jerry for Jerry's radiation treatment on Monday morning, our family here in Reveille, and our other family celebrations for Allison Hunter as she is in recovery, Nancy Marsh as she is also in restoration and healing. And we humble ourselves before you, and we thank you for the country that you have provided for us, the space and the freedom for what you have given us. We don't take it lightly. We pray that we are good stewards of the resources that you have given us, that we are in unity in the Club of Reveille, and our doors are always open to the community. In Jesus' name, amen.
Very good. Thank you so much. That's one of my favorite things we're doing now. Thank you, Roland, for bringing that to our attention that we weren't doing that. So with that, hey, I want to say good morning to each and every one of you. I'm so glad y'all are here. We've got a lot of new folks here that haven't been with us before. So we're gonna walk you through the whole Reveille process. Before long, you're going to be professional Reveille. You're going to get paid for it. It's a whole thing. Good luck. You're going to get paid as much as our technology team does. So, but I do want to say good morning to a number of different groups that are in our room right now. I know we've got our leadership team this morning. Leadership team, please raise your hand. Give them a big round of applause, y'all, because they not only have to put up with me, they have to put up with my pretty face, but they also make sure that we stay on track and do the things that we're supposed to be doing within our community. Hang on a second here. We're going to talk a little bit more about what that means within our community here shortly. I want to say good morning to our technology team. Good morning. So all of y'all, including Bruce, were here at what time? At 4:30. Bruce was a few minutes late, 7:15 or something. I don't know. No, but we're glad that you guys are here. They make sure that not only the microphones work, we've got our screen so the people in the back can see, but also so we can zoom in. We've got a number of Zoomers that are going to be on with us this morning. I think actually I say number, there's two. That is a number. But we've got two of them. We got three this morning now. All right. So we're going to say hi to our Zoomers here in a little bit. If for our new folks, why do we have Zoom? That's kind of a holdover from a COVID era. That if you can't make it to the meeting, but you still want to be part of the group, see what's going on, be part of the community, you can do so. If you're on vacation, you're under the weather, whatever it might be, you can still be part of the group. It's a great thing. I love it. I'm glad we have it. All right. I want to say good morning to, they can't hear us, but our check-in team does a fantastic job. Give them a round of applause. They have no idea you're clapping for them, so that's weird. But those guys are important because not only do they sit outside, they don't get to be as participants of the meeting as much as they would like to. But it is just, it's a valuable thing to make sure that we are taking care of not only the money, but making sure you get checked in. So if you get checked in, then you get the opportunity to get a new badge. And we'll talk, ooh, that was nice. Do that again. Wait. A new badge. The first one was better. All right. I think that because it was more organic. And so, yeah, now I'm all distracted. Thanks, because that was a great ooh-ah. I think those are the folks we want to say good morning to. I know we've got a number of new folks here. Who's never been to Reveille before in their entire life? Please raise your hand. We got 1, 2. I know there's some more. 3. We got a liar. We got a liar. Okay. I know. Oh, we got another liar. Thank you, Tommy. So if you don't know, Aggies do not lie, cheat, or steal, or tolerate those that do. However, we seem to have a lot of liars. And normally they're not Aggies, are they? Oh, weird. Weird. Yeah. Huh. How about that? Oh, thank you. Sorry, I do move around, don't I? Oh, poor Frank. All right. With that, we're going to get into our purpose. Who's got our purpose this morning? Why are we here? Oh, Frank. All right.
We are here for 5 purposes. What's the first one? Business owners, raise your hand. Yay! And the second one is corporate employees. Good. Michelle's not here. Too bad. Those in transition. Who's in transition? We've got about 6. Wow. And the fourth one is the rowdy table, the retirees. There you go. And the fifth one is giving back, whether it's giving back in business opportunities, breakfast, giving expertise, or giving back to our community. And we give back to our community in various ways. We've got Meals on Wheels coming up here in a month or so. Oh, October 17th. Okay, great. And our vision statement is to positively impact business professionals in our community through the development of quality relationships, the passion of the 12th man, and the inspiration to.
Fantastic. Thank you, Frank. All right. Who's got our history? Oh, look at that. Come on, Sean Atchison.
Good morning, Reveille. Good morning, Reveille. There we go. All right. All right. All right. So this Reveille group was founded in 2016 by Phil Wilkerson, who at the time had lost his job. It was needing, obviously, to find new employment and networking. So at the time, Phil was attending the Reveille Houston group, but we all know that's a damn long drive from up here. So he started a group, moved as the group has grown. We've moved locations, now landed here. We've had nearly 2,000 people come through this organization, and a lot of great relationships and friendships have been born through this. It's one of the only, it is an opportunity for a lot of outstanding service opportunities to serve our community. And we're the only networking group that employs the use of a squeaky toy.
As a weapon, not as a squeaker. All right. Let's see. Who's got our name tags this morning? That's Di. Come on up, Di. All right. Story. Oh, yes. The horn gets to talk. Give me that microphone back. I don't need any more. I'm done.
I'm going to tell you a little backstory before the story. No. It's a good story. So I'm an area director for Toastmasters, and I had to visit a group at ExxonMobil 2 weeks ago. And one of the young ladies, we were talking about football, was the theme. And one of the young ladies did her speech, and she said she's a graduate of A&M. And she talked about the 12th man and how they all stand up at the stadium, which we all learn here. And she had no idea the history of the 12th man. I volunteered to tell it because I know it by heart, and they didn't want to hear it. What? That's what I said. Well, anyway, that's the backstory of the 12th man. But here's the real story. E. King Gill became known as the 12th man. And it was during a football game with Center College, and it was called the Dixie Classic, which now is called what? All right, you've been listening. Now, so many of the players were getting hurt and sick, and they were running out of players, and they only had enough men to field the field of 11. and they would have lost if one more person got hurt. So the coach, what's his name? Coach Bible. He called into the stands for E. King Gill because he was a former player, but he no longer played football. What does he play now? Very good. Everybody's listening. And they asked him to suit up and be ready. So he took the uniform of an injured player, suited up, and stood next to the sidelines. He became the 12th man, ready, willing, and able to step in when his team needed him. Well, they ended up not needing him, but he was ready. A&M came from behind. They had enough time to win the game, and they beat Center College. Here at Reveille, when you are here 12 times, that is your commitment that you are ready, willing, and able to help anybody in this room and serve our community. And with that, that is the very first name badge. You will see many different name badges around the room. I'm at 250, but that's not true. It's probably at 325 at this point, but it's okay. I'll stick with the 250. And do we have any badges today, sir? Did I mention I'm a Toastmaster? So deal with it. I'm a teacher, I'm a professor, so that's okay. Oh my goodness, we have the honor. Vicky LeBeau, 75. Woo! Here's yours. Excellent. I guess we have to do that thumbs up thing. Hold on. Show the badge. Okay. Oh, and we have a 100 Frank Fuss. Woo! All right, you made it to 100, Frank. And with that, oh, Roku. Okay, this is really interesting. So we have Roku TVs all over the house now because we're streaming instead of plugging into the boxes. And I said, who invented this TV? It's really cool. It does everything. You just throw apps up there and you can watch TV. So I looked up the inventor of Roku. His name is Anthony Wood. He's got an electrical mechanical engineering degree from, did you all know that? Well, there you go. You can brag about Anthony Wood.
You know, how hard was all that? Because since you're, okay, we always have to have a token Longhorn, right? Because it's all about serving our community and those less fortunate. So we are certainly glad that you're here to be a part. So, yeah, right. So got to have a token Longhorn. All right. All right. With that, we're going to go into our new folks. So if you are brand new, never been here before in your entire life, I need you to come forward. Please come up right now. I know we've got 3 or 4 of you, maybe 5. We got more than that, right? Is it just 3? 4. Okay. Don't be scared. It's really not bad. So, all right, we're gonna. Oh, hi. So we're gonna start here. I'm gonna ask you some really difficult questions. I kind of prefaced this earlier, so hopefully you've been preparing. Ready? Yes. What is your name? Awesome. I don't think that thing is on. Here, let me. I might have turned it off. Oh, hit that button right there.
Hello. Okay.
Who said he's an Aggie? It did not sound like David. All right. So what is your name?
My name is Anna.
Where are you from originally? How long you been in the area?
I'm from Spring, the other side of Spring, Harris County side. So
you can tell, right?
I don't fit in here. Is that it?
The actual Spring, correct, not the Conroe or whatever. All right. So, and you've been here your entire life?
Yes.
Except for a short stint in?
College Station.
Whoop. All right, fantastic. And so tell us why you're here, what's going on, what are you looking for? Tell us your story.
Yeah, I just graduated with a degree in International Affairs in May. So super exciting. I'm looking for my first full-time job. I have experience. I worked in DC. I've worked at nonprofits, so I'm mainly looking at local government or nonprofit work. If anybody has any leads, I brought my resume with me here today, or happy to connect on LinkedIn or just chat with everybody. So
Awesome, fantastic. How did you hear about this group?
from Monroe.
Monroe Carter.
Hey!
Monroe gets the prize. There's not a prize. Actually, there is a prize at the end, but I mean, whatever. So, all right. Well, thank you so much. We're so glad that you came with us. Don't go sit down. Go sit back at the end of the line because we're going to take a class picture here in just a second. So, Stephen, come on up. Oh, I just said his name. Sorry, I screwed that up. Stephen, I know. What is your name?
Stephen.
Good job, man. We're well on our way. All right. So, Stephen, where are you from originally, and how long you been in the area?
Originally from the Woodlands area, Spring area. What was the second part of the question?
How long you been in the area?
My whole life in the Woodlands area.
Okay.
I've been up in Colorado the past 7-8 years, and just coming back home, closer to friends and family.
Gotcha. So, what brought you back?
I just didn't see. I was living up in the mountains, working seasonal jobs. Didn't see my career going anywhere up there.
So when you were in the mountains, was the beard more epic, more mountain man-y?
Yep. And I had hair down to my shoulders too.
That's how you do it, baby. All right. You need to bring that back because it'll be awesome. All right. So what are you doing or what are you looking for?
I've got a degree in fisheries biology. I'm looking to put that to use after some time not using it.
Gotcha. Fisheries biology. That doesn't sound like an A&M degree.
I graduated from the Texas Tech University.
The Texas Tech. That's the first "the" I've ever heard put on that. I like it though. All right, we'll go with that. So, well, I'm glad that you're here. So, is there a specific company or job that you're looking for? You know, is there an industry, a particular business? As I say often, you never know who's in the room that knows the perfect connection to get you in.
Yeah, I'm looking more in the private sector of natural resource management with ranch management or pond management and stuff. Applied to a couple positions. Also looking at some environmental consulting positions as well.
Awesome, fantastic. So, how'd you hear about the group?
Robert Young.
Robert Young. All right, look at that guy. Robert wins the prize. Okay, I don't know. Every time I have to do this. So, okay. We're so glad that you're here. Again, for anybody that's looking for a job, make sure that you are, that if you have anybody specifically identified, make sure you point those out too. Like, I want to work for that company. Be specific, because if you say, I just want to work for anybody, it's hard to think about it. But you never know if you think of that one job, who, like I said, who's in the room, who may know the perfect connection. So if after the meeting somebody is looking for a job, send me your resume. Because we are a well-connected group. We know a lot of folks, and if we can connect you, we absolutely will. So, and I'll get you my email later. So, with that, next. All right. So, have y'all noticed it's a bunch of first names? Nobody has a last name today. So, all right, Chris. What's your name?
Gibson.
All right. What was it again?
Chris Gibson.
Chris Gibson. Chris, so glad that you're here. Where are you from originally? How long you been in the area?
From the Houston Spring area. Been here my whole life.
Fantastic. We got a lot of folks that haven't done a lot of traveling. So
I've done a lot of traveling. I was in the Marine Corps.
Sure. Oh, you've done a lot of traveling. Yes, you have. All right. All right. So
been to 42 countries.
Okay. Now it's just bragging. So all right. I've been to 3. Yes. 3 countries. So, yeah, don't judge. I feel like you're judging. Okay, so what brings you here today?
Looking for a new job.
Okay, what? Give me a little bit more detail on that. Like, what are you looking for? If you can be specific, any industry, what are you thinking?
I've worked in IT. My last job was data technician at a network operations center. Currently taking classes on business intelligence software, data analytics.
Okay, perfect. So so are you wanting apparently to stay in the IT world?
That would be the best, but looking for any opportunities.
Got you. Looking for something that pays the bills?
That's right.
I dig that. So, who brought you here? How'd you find out about us?
Miss Mo.
Mo. Yeah, you did. Look at Mo. She's so proud of herself too. She says nobody ever shows up when I invite them. She does. She did lead her on. It was pretty cute there, Mo. So awesome. We're so glad that you're with us. If you want to, like I said, send me your resume after this. We'll make sure so we can't get you connected with some folks.
Perfect.
So awesome. Okay. All right. We'll find out. All right. So howdy.
Hi, everyone. My name is Zita. That's Rita with a Z. My last name is Carl. So first name is Hungarian, last name is German.
All right. So you're from Alabama?
Yeah, just from the south. I was born in Europe, Hungary, and at the age of 12, we immigrated to New York, where I spent most of my life. And then since then, I have lived in Europe. In Hungary, I had jobs that took me all over Europe, and I also lived in London. My family decided to desert New York 20 years ago.
Seems reasonable.
They all moved to the Woodlands and Conroe. So all of a sudden, we had to get to know Texas, and we fell in love with it. So
Yeah, you did.
I've made many friends here, including Di and Mo, my two besties. And I've spent a lot of vacations here. And I lived here for 3 years. And now just coming back since COVID started from Europe. It was mostly being in Europe, and for my last project, being a lot of back and forth. That was a project management for property management here in Houston, and then back in Europe. So I have global relationship management skills, quick on my feet. I'm a chameleon. I worked in Manhattan for Capital One Bank. I worked for 4 years in business branch management. I've done property management for commercial and residential places, and I've been in charge of travel and accommodation for Hollywood film productions. So that's what I was doing in Europe right now for 4 years. I've done compliance management on the Amazon Jack Ryan show. And then it was a lot of my love for hospitality for hotels and property management. So luxury properties we rented for the film crews, basically. It's a lot of vendor management, knowing all type of personalities, everyone with and without ego. And we love all of them. And
some more than others.
Especially on certain days. I'm back here in the Woodlands, one of my favorite places because it has the best people ever, truly. That's coming from New York. And I'm looking for mainly executive support positions, office management, executive management. I wear many hats, but that's what I'm going for right now. If somebody sees my resume, they'll have a pretty good idea in 6 fields for me, but don't want to take up too much of your time.
Awesome. No, so I don't have to ask any questions. Just go sit down. No, I do have.
I am not in Toastmasters, but I might go and join.
But how'd you hear about us?
Of course, it's my friend Diane.
Oh, and you still showed up. I'm so glad.
I did.
Awesome.
I did.
Awesome. Well, we're glad that you're here with us. You made my job really easy. I didn't have to ask you hardly anything. You just kind of went on, and that's
Diane,
okay.
Diane said, be prepared.
Be prepared. And you did. You did a fantastic job. So with that, if we can get the 4 of y'all kind of line up ish in front of the flag. Here. Oh, yeah. Frank is going to take your picture. Look, sometimes it's not easy to get in front of a group, even a small group, to do that. So give them a big round of applause, y'all. Gig 'em. So, Chris, I hate to tell you what's going to happen now is Donna, who is not here, is going to take that picture. She's going to Photoshop you in maroon and change the devil sign to a gig 'em, and it's going to be epic. So it may or may not happen. I don't know. It's a lot of effort, but yeah, maybe. So, all right. So we're glad. Good job, everybody. We're so glad you did that. We're going to go and get into our commercials. What time do we have this morning? 8:06. Okay. Yeah. We're going to go 20 seconds this morning. We're going to start with our Zoomers. We've got 3 or 4 of them online. Is Stephen Shoemaker going to show up in person? All right. So we're going to go ahead and start with Marilyn Sander, then Rich Marsh. Marilyn, show us how 20 seconds works.
Okay, good morning, Aggies. I'm Marilyn Sander with Pro Action Careers. I have a direct hire employment agency. I've been in business over 20 years in Houston. We serve all of Texas, and we have several jobs in other states as well. We are working in things like sales and business development, engineering, and some medical placements at the moment. We're always looking for new clients, particularly clients wanting to hire management or salespeople or engineers. So if you have referrals, thank you.
Thank you, Marilyn. Good job. All right, Rich Marsh, Edgar Almanza. Rich.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Rich Marsh with BJM, and if you're in transition, you need to be extremely careful. According to the FTC, job seekers lost over $500 million to job fraud in the U.S. last year. Typically about 3,000, but there have been some cases of over 65,000. Currently, the hot scam is reaching out to you by text with a chance at a high-paying remote job, and yes, these are always fraud. Rule of thumb, if you're not expecting to hear from somebody, be very cautious.
Thank you, Rich. Good job. Edgar Almanza, Stephen Shoemaker. Edgar.
Good morning, Reveille. Edgar Almanza, working as Business Development Manager for SGS Redback Americas at the Oil and Gas. Have an excellent weekend, Edgar Almanza.
Thank you, Edgar. Appreciate you. Stephen Shoemaker. And he just left, so I'm not going to let him go then. So he is probably part of the parking lot. So, all right, let's go ahead and get in person. Remember, 20 seconds. If you go 21 seconds, what happens? All right, you ready, Frank? Frank is having some technical difficulties. Please stand by. During this moment of dead air, I'm going to dance for you. No. Sing for you? You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. There's no kiss like before. Okay, Frank, let's go. Is somebody online singing? That's funny. Oh, Frank, you just may have to take it off the thingy. He's probably busy, so.
Lucky you, I get to start. And I go to my notes, but you know, the lady with the life alert necklace that said she fell down and was laying there for 8 hours. My question is, why didn't the cameraman help her up?
Good morning, Reverend. I'm going to speak to you today about diminished value. If you have a vehicle, a newer vehicle that was in an accident and it wasn't your fault, you are entitled to diminished value. You could be leaving thousands on the table. Thank you.
All right, I'll say good morning. My name is Natasha Elliott, owner of Social Concept Marketing Agency, where I help build your foundation and build a business that actually works for you and not the other way around. So if you're interested, get with me after. I'll run a free report and see where we can start building. Thanks.
Patty, repeat after me. Today I choose. Today I choose. Today I choose to respect everybody that I come in contact with today. Remember, stay positive in a negative world. Roland Hurst, your man in maroon, saying gig 'em, and have a great day.
All right, way to go. No repeat. Tony Bennett, I work for Repstar LLC. I'm a consultant in oil and gas business. And real quick, beat the hell out of Notre Dame. Woo! Gig 'em.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rod Sane, owner operator of My Buddy's Mobile Detail. Besides that, I do a lot more other stuff. Get hold of me. We'll talk then.
Morning, Reveille. I'm Adam Palafox, a financial advisor with Wealth Enhancement Group, where we are fiduciaries who put your best interests first. We're also looking for a receptionist. So if that interests anyone, let me know.
Hi, everybody. Dawn Candy with Hands of Justice. I put flyers on the table. We are looking for a sold out crowd. If you could help us out by spreading the word. Ticket sales close on Tuesday this week. The fashion show is next Thursday. Please come and support the survivors of human trafficking. Dawn Candy, Hands of Justice.
Ray Rogers, financial advisor for Edward Jones. Help my clients get to and stay in group number 4.
Good morning, Reveille. My name is Ronald Lambert, class of 85 and EMBA class of 03. I'm a hardware IT program manager working a contract through Insight Global at HP.
Howdy. Tommy Hunter, class of 84. Mentioned the A&M game, and it's tomorrow night, 6:30. Our Aggie Club is having a watch party at the Angry Elephant out on 1488. It's an Aggie-owned business, bunch of good guys. And we invite people from the Aggie Moms, from Reveille, and the Aggie Club. So it's a great way for people from all 3 groups to meet each other. We all have something in common, so it's all good.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mike with SellQuick. SellQuick is a credit card processing software that was created in Conroe, Texas. Recently, we created a relationship with QuickBooks to where if you know someone who uses QuickBooks to invoice and take payments, we actually can be the secondary payment service on that, meaning that everything goes through QuickBooks, but at a lower rate. So anybody interested, let me know. I'm Mike with SellQuick, where I make sure your POS is not a
Good morning, Sean Atchison, in transition now in consulting sales for accounting and finance, IT, and supply chain management. Have a good morning, Reveille.
Howdy. John Miller, class of 81, happily retired and beat the hell out of Notre Dame.
Phil Powers, retired. Not too long ago, my grandson said, "Grandpa, when did you develop an interest in girls?" I said, "Oh, that's easy. As soon as I found out they weren't boys."
Good morning, Reveille. Alan with the Home Inspections Company. I don't really have a whole lot to say today. Anyway, if you need an inspection, I'm the person to call. Alan Cunningham, the Home Inspections Company.
Morning, Reveille. I am Mike. I am an Aggie by checkbook, class of 18. So I produce an event. Some of you have been and know about it. Some of you have not yet. So here's your chance. It's called the Texas Custom Knife Show. It's coming up in November. It's the 8th year we've done it right here in Conroe at the fairgrounds. Any fans of the TV show Forged in Fire? That is what we do. In fact, Jay Nielsen from the event comes out. We've got flyers on your table.
Good morning, Reveille. Howdy, Ags. I'm Steve Shoemaker with Redemption Roofing. We put on the best, prettiest roofs in town. We typically upgrade things, and if your insurance has told you no, Redemption will tell them to say yes. I'm Steve Shoemaker with Redemption Roofing. We are the home of Amen.
Morning, Reveille. Mike Wells, happily retired, beat Notre Dame.
Good morning, Reveille. Robert Young. I'm a financial advisor. My company is Old Glory Financial, and we do financial planning and wealth management. Thanks.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Matt Dawson. I own Merlin Made. We do custom laser engraving, everything from promotional products for your company, wedding gifts. I also have an FFL, so if you're interested in doing that to your gun, I can do that as well. And I got a question for you all this morning. If a person that signs in sign language is missing a finger, is that considered an accent or a speech impediment?
Do you need more sleep, more energy, or just need to feel better? My name is Vicki LeBeau, and 30 minutes with me in my office, I'll be able to give you some answers that will help you feel all of those better.
The man who needs no introduction, Monroe. She came anyway when I invited her. She is a star. Okay. I'm looking for a connection at a company called Beyond Energy Services. I've made a medium-sized list from which they're choosing the short list to interview. So if anyone knows Beyond Energy people, thank you.
Howdy, Eggs. Dave Gerard, class of 06, CPA in transition right now, looking for oil and gas or real estate. Thank you very much.
Hi, Stephen Marquette, looking for a job. Natural resource management, fisheries biology.
Howdy, I'm on a go, looking for a job, public service or nonprofit work.
Hi, good morning. I'm Jennifer Applegate. I represent our family company in Pet Fleet, very involved in the nonprofits besides Reveille, other nonprofits. And I did hear of a job opening, so I'll pass it on later.
We're Dinah Mo. And I help you stay healthy and build a strong immune system with fruits and veggies and capsules, a super easy solution.
And I'm Mo Heinlein with So Good, So God, and I have a monthly prayer and meditation session. Next one is October 4th. If you're interested, let me know. And also, if you have any prayers that you want this group to share or that you have private, I can lift those up for you as well.
So we're Dynamo.
For such a time as this.
Fruit for the body
and fruit for the soul. War Eagle Reveille. I'm David McGuffin. I own Space City Payments. We're your local merchant services broker. We specialize in making sure your business has the right technology at the most competitive rates or no rate at all. We're also your consumer financing specialists. You have an average ticket of $500 or more, we give your company the ability to offer financing. Again, David McGuffin, Space City Payments. It can be tapped, dipped, or swiped. I got a solution for you.
Let's go Crusaders. Bruce Keene, Southern Cross Communications independent office telephone systems provider, providing powerful, custom, affordable office phone systems for local businesses. Bruce Keene, Southern Cross Communications. Every business deserves phones that say, wow.
Howdy. Frank Boy, class 78, half camera will travel. I'm changing up a little bit today. I have a redeemed roof. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And it only took 6 months. Because but I got the roof on and we beat the insurance company. Hallelujah. Bye.
Kitty Mikesell with Hippo Custom Imprinting, and we can help you brag about your business with custom designed shirts, bags, and hats. And if you have any family reunions coming up or you're traveling, we can do special shirts for you. Kitty Mikesell, Hippo Custom Imprinting, corporate, personal, team sports. If you can imagine it, we can create it.
Frank Fuss Life Coaching. I help my clients get past stuck. I have a Power Vision workshop coming up the 23rd, Tuesday, noon to 1 at the Woodlands Area Chamber of Commerce. Come learn how to get unstuck. I take my clients from Eeyore to Thor, from good to great and from frustration to celebration.
His celebration is so aggressive. I like it. All right. Howdy. My name's Adam Cook with the Cook Insurance Group. I'm the owner of the Cook Insurance Group. I've been here 21 years, y'all. I know. Ooh, yeah, I know. And I'm still here, suckers. But we specialize in the commercial insurance world. Raise your hand in this room if you want to sell insurance or like to sell insurance. That's the correct answer. All right. So what I'm saying is I'm apparently a sociopath. I really, really like it. So we want to make sure that your business is protected should that crazy thing happen that's beyond your control. You get to put all that stuff that you put your blood, sweat, and tears into, that you get to keep it. Anyway, Adam Cook, Cook Insurance Group. All right. Hey, you guys did a fantastic job with your commercials. Give yourselves a big round of applause. That's not a big round, but it's okay. I guess we'll deal with it. I guess we're a little tired. And it's weird to clap for yourself too, isn't it, Mo? No, Mo says I'll clap for myself all day long. All right. So we've got time for some announcements. Who's got awesome things happening in our community? David does.
First off, I asked this last week. I'm going to ask this again this week. Who here cares about their community that they live and work in? All right. Who here signed up for the 200 businesses that care because of the community? To those that have signed, thank you. November 4th, the net is putting on 200 businesses that care. We have 4 nonprofits that we are raising $20,000 for. Your $100 donation, 100% of that goes to one of these charities. So we're able to put this event on because of sponsors. But yeah, entertainment, Spicoli's, that $100 gets you 2 tickets, 2 drink tickets to the event. It's going to be held at Sawyer Park. If you have any questions about it, come see me, or you can go to 200businesses.care.com and sign up that way. So we look forward to seeing everyone in here sign up. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. There you go. So, yeah, we'll figure it out somehow. So for those that have been to a net event like Vicky and Matt and a couple others in here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Vicky's now an official member. So we do, just like Reveille, we do a lot of philanthropy. So I'd love everybody to pitch in and get in there. Second thing, everybody knows what today is, right? Inspired Leaders. Great speaker, Lindsay Fletcher today. It's going to be at Vibrant Church at 11:30. We feed you lunch, so, free lunch. Come on, guys. We'll see you there.
Conroe Symphony Orchestra has a program coming up September 27th, Saturday, 4 p.m., First Methodist Conroe. The theme is Shall We Dance? We're going to do a whole bunch of cool stuff, Thriller, Saturday Night Fever, Blue Danube, of course.
So shall we dance? If you see me dance, we shall not. All right. All right. Who's got? Yeah, oh yeah, you got something pretty cool coming up. If you haven't been to this thing, it's really a lot of fun.
He's been one of our favorite bands, so I appreciate the little plug. I'm back. The Texas Custom Knife Show. It is the sharpest show you'll go to all year. So the show was created, and it is still a gathering of some of the best custom knife makers around the state, and we actually draw knife makers now from coast to coast. We've got guys coming from California, New York, and everywhere in between. I'm going to tell you 4 things about the show real quick, as quick as I can, but there's so much more than even these things going on. So some of you said you're fans of the show Forged in Fire. We're the only custom knife show in the country that actually simulates the contest that you see. So we actually have 4 contestants. They've already received their steel kits. They're custom making their own knives, and we actually judge them live at the show. And the judge is none other than Jay Nielsen from Forged in Fire. He'll actually be right here in Conroe, coming back to the show. Number 2, we then turn around and take those blades and auction them off in a live auction, autographed by Jay and the knife makers, to raise money for Operation Red Wings Foundation. Number 3, this is going to be the most interactive and hands-on show that we've ever done in our 8 years. We now have an attraction called Make It and Take It, where you can sign up ahead of time or at the show, work with 4 of the custom knife makers. In fact, guys who've been at the Dragon Forge experience at the Rent Fair, and make your own souvenir blade. You can make custom jewelry pieces, blades, knives, a lot of different types of things to choose from. And number 4, anybody carrying a pocket knife today? Keep it in your pocket? Okay. But I knew with some ags, we'd have some knife carriers. So we're introducing a new contest called the EDC, which in the knife world stands for Everyday Carry. Okay. The EDC Challenge, there's going to be an obstacle course where you can actually do a timed event, win prizes, but go through a course with your own blade, chopping, cutting, doing a lot of fun, cool stuff through the contest. You better get there early. We will have some knife sharpeners, but you got now till November 8th and 9th to get your blade ready. So flyers are on the table. Please hit me up with any questions. We do have some opportunities for local sponsors. We call it Club Conroe, but if for local sponsors for $500, you can get tickets, a booth at the show, and a bunch of advertising. Thank you very much for the chance to come. Go Ags.
Very cool. All right, we got time for just a couple more.
All right. By a show of hands, who uses social media in this room? Exactly. I want to see those phones up in the air, get next to your buddy, and please take a selfie. And whenever you do, tag the little swirly at Reveille Networking Group and say how wonderful this group is. And also mark your calendars, October 17th. We are going after this meeting next door to Harley Davidson so we could do the Meals on Wheels bagging. So yeah, bring your friends, bring your family. We do it every year and it's a fun event to attend. Thanks.
So, and that's exactly right. So on the 17th, we are going to walk right across the parking lot here, and we're already going to be set up. These guys are partnering with us. They're very willing and awesome partners. So if you need a motorbike, go see these guys. So and $20. Did I win? No.
No. As most of you know, we do a competition during the football season called You Pick the Score. You have an opportunity to win $20. Sometimes other things come out of my closet, but not right now. And so last week we had also have opportunity to sponsor a game, and Adam with Wealth Management sponsored the last one, and that would be the Utah State game. And John Miller is the winner. Right, but first let's get a picture with you and our sponsor. Come on up here. I don't care. Oh, okay. Anyway, Tony is sponsoring the Notre Dame game. So if you don't come and choose 2 numbers, then you can't be part of the opportunity to win $20. Wait, they want to do it afterwards. So. Here, go ahead and sit down right here.
Thanks, Roland. Thank you, Roland, for doing that every single year. It's a whole lot of fun. Give him a big round of applause. All right, we have real quick announcement. One day, 10 hours, 17 minutes, and 17 seconds till the Aggies beat the hell out of Notre Dame. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and get to our folks here. I need to get behind you guys. So we've got our gifts, our raffles here. We've got how many cards do we have? Do we have 6? Okay, so we've got 6 people this morning that are our winners. The rest of us are what? You're so mean. Gosh. All right, we got Cane's, we got Home Depot, Chick-fil-A, and Sonic. We got a Frank Fuss cup, and we've got is there anything in there? And a bottle of wine with a kangaroo on it. All right. So our first winner is Tony Bennett. You get to pick from the pot. Number 2 is Vicky LeBeau. Where's Vicky? Woo! We already knew Vicky's a winner. I mean, come on. We got number 3 is Jennifer Applegate. Woo! All right, number 4 is Jennifer. Hey, Frank, can you get Jennifer? Jennifer, what do you want? We got a Chick-fil-A, we got a Sonic, we got a Frank Fuss mug, and we got kangaroo wine. Chick-fil-A for Jennifer. All right, we got Space City Payments. Who's that? I don't know. David McMuffin. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry, dude. All right, Raj, you are number 5, and our final winner is Sean Atchison. In the cup is $100 bill. Oh, all right. While they're taking pictures, guys, we're so glad that you guys are with us. If you've never been here before, but you want to come back, we'd really appreciate it. This is one of my favorite times of the week. Always come in, and regardless of my mood, we end up on in a great mood, have a great time. It's very encouraging. So with that, we're going to roll this up, and we're going to say goodbye. We'll see y'all next week, and bring a friend, y'all. Bye.
And that's a wrap.
Have a good week, everybody. Bye.
You too, Marilyn.
Weekend. Yep.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye, Edgar. Bye, Bruce.
Bye, Edgar. Hey, hold your breath there, Edgar.
Yeah, really.
All right. Y'all have a good one. See y'all next week.
See you next week.